God, you're father now.
Okay, now this video here is gonna be a little different. We're gonna go over a couple pros and cons as far as aftermarket, and I just want to show the great quality of the games of the reproduction games that look from a burnt original. Now I shouldn't say if it's an original burnt copy. I'm not sure if it's emulated or downloaded. Don't know that for sure, but I know it's a good quality of games. Copy. And the first game I'm gonna be testing is the Saturn Bomberman, what you see playing now. Now some of the aftermarket stuff that we're gonna be showing that's played on is the composite cable, HD TV cable, and directly to the RF modulator. That the crazy thing is about that, I had that when I first got my Sega Saturn, as you can tell right here. I got my Sega Saturn hooked up with the all-in-one, which I had already showed you in the previous, mentioned to you in the previous video. All what it does. Like the RAM card, 1 MB plus 4 MB, a memory card, CD version from Japanese, Europe, Japan, all the regions. Suikai Saturn, Kai. I recommend to get that. You can check in the other video, just showing everything that's connected and running. And I have a wireless controller from Retrobit. This is their product. Pretty good. So we're gonna talk over that. The all-in-one, the Saturn HTV cable by Hypernet. And then these two games we're gonna display from composite to HDMI and from my RF modulator, which is crazy. You see what it say Radio Shack, you know they no longer in business. This is the setup. I had this when I first got my Sega Saturn in 1997. Cause at the time you was only able to connect, you know what I'm saying, them composite cables either to a VHS or you end up getting one the RF modulator that came with the system, which I don't know why I didn't get one, but this right now is hooked up to the modulator, to the composite is connected to the modulator that's going straight to the television. Now I'm gonna show you the different quality between this hooked up directly to the TV composite. So since my TV is a 65-inch 4K, you know, this is what came with it. Kind of like a cable jack with a composite connections. And then we're gonna look at all the different variations of what you see as far as quality. Now, I'm gonna put a couple other videos, guys, that explain it way better than I do, all the specs, all the terminology, cause it's short-term memory for me to remember it, to try to explain to you. It goes in and out, but I understand it well. I'm gonna put that in some of the links below, giving you full detail. They can break. I just want to say I'm not paid nor promoted, giving these guys a shout out on good reviews and good product on game selling to keep the legendary games going. Now better I can, and I don't have no problem mentioning some of the people I watch. SSG, Sega Lore X, it's a couple other guys. I'm gonna put all them in the description below, so therefore you can check out them videos too, as far as what other great quality things you can play to get the best resolution out of playing your Sega Saturn or your PlayStation 1s, any of your classic games, but it's costly. But at interest level beginning, just something you just want to get a high definition quality, I definitely recommend this. Or the HD cable link, they similar, but this one I went with because I'm familiar with the brand Hibernate. I'm very familiar with them. That's what I recommend to definitely get for your Sega Saturn, because it's a composite that hooks up into the back of the Sega Saturn and HDMI straight to the television. And in the middle, what you see right here, that is a transmitter, which get a signal inside. They can, I know, man, I'm fumbling, but y'all work with me. But I'm definitely gonna put them other guys' information in the description below. But I definitely wanted to show you the guy that I recommend to get some of these games, reproduction, which is the burnt copy, that play backup. The reason why you got to have correction, it don't have to be the all-in-one, just got to be a Sudokai. The all-in-one Sudokai, because it play backup games. It's not like your regular action replay, which don't play backup games. And he do very good quality work on his games, which I'm gonna show you as well. Like he do good on the cases. Hold on for a second. He do good on the cases. The manual books itself, it look just like the real thing. I mean, he specializes in this. Check my other video out I did on the Sega Saturn, but I would put his information in here again as well. Like he does real good work. Great material that he uses. Great material that he uses making his games and copies. I'll put the information up, but let's get through the videos and show you what's the difference between the composite hooked directly up to the television and the composite hooked up to the RF modulator, and the HDMI cable to look at the quality of the look. So this is what you're seeing right now, the composite hooked up to the RF modulator. And I'm gonna show you the difference between the videos, the quality in the videos. Man, y'all excuse me, I'm fumbling. That's actually what the disc look like when he's put his print on them. Looks good. I mean, for a reproduction, backup game. Correction again, I don't know it's from the original copy, but I know he do good quality on making his games on imprints. From the original copy, he do great work. I highly recommend him if you trying to get some of these classic video games to play on your console that you never got a chance to play, or you remember playing and want to revisit without spending a whole lot of money. You see my Sega Saturn. Look at the quality. Over 25 plus years, man. Good condition. All right. So now we got the HDMI cable hooked up to the TV. Yeah, let's see. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little sidetrack. I was playing Bomberman. Saturn Bomberman. When I tell you, this game is fun. I can play it for hours. I hate I didn't get a chance to play it in this time of era when it was actually released in that time. That is a fun game. We're gonna jump on this Street Fighter collection so you can see how that looks and run. I recommend that just far as you just wanna plug and go and play. I recommend that. See the setup. Man, it look real crispy. It look way better than that composite. 40 times better. I don't know if you can tell looking at the crispiness of it. Let's see if we get a little gameplay. Look at the crispiness of that. Boy, that looks good. I can't even hold you. Just look at that. Like I said, I was playing it for hours. I got sidetracked over making a video. But between the HDMI, the composite hooked directly to the TV with its audio connection for the composite, then you have the the RF modulator. Like I had that since, like I said, 97 when Radio Shack was still up and running. You know, they foreclosed that. Like I said, you see some of the aftermarket stuff, even with retro bit with the wireless controller, been playing that. That's pretty good. The all-in-one, I'm able to play the retro reproduction game. I'm just fumbling. But I just wanted you to see the quality of the game. So that I really highly recommend the guy that I put in the last video information. Just check them out. And I'm gonna put some videos in the subscription in this video off as well, so you can check out other people give you a full breakdown of the specs and the framework. In some cases you might see slight glitch. It's not really noticeable, but if you pay attention to detail, then you would be able to notice it. You know, it's just I can't give y'all a breakdown, but just far as interest level beginning, I highly recommend this HTV cable from HyperNet. I recommend it. So we're gonna check out the other video game for the reproduction game because they do good work. So you get to see the whole process with the Sudokai, how it loads up. That's what the screen look like when you have it plugged up to the console. It's gonna read as you see it. The way how you have it set up, it already downloads or just a quick start, go strictly to the game. We got the, we ran this on the HDMI cable. No more looking at it from the composite to the RF modulator or the composite cable strictly to the TV. Oh man, that looks good. Man, that looks good. Oh yeah, man. When I tell you, when I was playing this with the composite directly to the TV, it wasn't enjoyable, man. It's just like, wow. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Gotta turn that light off so you can get the full effect. My camera ain't doing no justice. That looks good, man. And it's the first disc of the Street Fighter collection, the reproduction of the guy that I told you out of Canada. All his information in the other previous video. And I'll tell you to check him out. I don't know where my tripod is, so I'm trying to do all this with one hand. Y'all work with me. Look at that crispiness. Oh man, that looks good. Look at DJ and Ryu. I definitely enjoyed this when I was a kid. Can't hold you. But I really wish I was able to enjoy that Bomberman any time of its running era when it actually came out. So, this is all on the HDMI cable. I'm trying to do it with one hand so I ain't able to move, so DJ kicking me up. I just want y'all to get a feel what it looked like with that cable, man. I highly recommend it, man, for your HDMI television, especially if you have 4K. But there's other things that I drop in the prescription, though I know I keep saying it, but you're gonna spend a lot of money on it. Yeah. While that's loading up on the second disc of the Street Fighter collection, let's see. Which one the second one is? Side note real quick. Excuse me. With your Sega Saturn, and I know a lot of y'all probably know or probably don't know, is you always want to keep it on a flat surface, because you got vents to the bottom of it, and that's for the heat. When the system started to heat up, it can breathe out. So I always, as you see, I got on my original Sega Saturn box, or I would have it on a flat table, so therefore if you breathe, like putting on the carpet, it blocks the vents. Or any cloth, it blocks the vents. And also what I do as well, I don't know if you can tell right here, the other control connection, I put tape right there. And the reason why I do that, and I do the areas that I don't use to the back, so therefore it don't get any dust or start corroding after time. So I've done that with all my systems. So this is Street Fighter Alpha Gold. It only comes with the Street Fighter collection, but I think, if I can remember correctly, they did do a separate release, but it was not in North America. And correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. I know I seen this somewhere. So this Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold. Let's get a good look. Oh, that looks good, man. Look at that crispiness. Exactly how I remember it. Try bison. I'm doing all this with one hand, so y'all work with me. Get one run through. It looks good, y'all. But we're coming to the end of the video. It's amazing with how you be knowing what you want to say before you get to the actually doing the video. And then when you get ready to do it, you start forgetting everything. I told you that short-term memory, man, it goes real quick. I'm doing this all one hand. I don't have my tripod. I hope, man, this video was helpful. If you like the end stuff that I put down here, like I said, you can get that off Amazon or eBay. Amazon or eBay. The game, holla at the guy. He also do the Sudokais as well. Like he like an all-in-one. Like you just go to the store, check his sites out where you can get. You can check him out on eBay, but he's not gonna have all his exclusive games on eBay. He'll have all his exclusive stuff exactly on his page, or he got another site that you can purchase, you know what I'm saying, from him as well. And that's just two of the games I ran that, you know, the reproduction. You see the crispy quality of his work, so I just had one to show that. Stay tuned until the next one. Another side note I wanted to add with the Sega Saturn, when I was speaking on putting on a flat surface, so therefore the vents to the bottom can breathe. Now you can also add a fan. I ain't talking about to the hardware itself, but like create a box, put a fan on the bottom, and let it blow on top of them vents, so therefore it can also keep the system cool. Cause you know they didn't make a fan for the Sega Saturn, the PlayStation 1, the 64. None of them older software, but it did definitely came, of course, with the PlayStation 2, the Dreamcast. Some of of course, all the systems moving up, but I recommend, like, let me see, flip it over for you. You see them vents? They get hot. They definitely get hot. And that circuit board definitely get hot. So I recommend doing that, like get you a box with enough space. And kind of like one of them computer fans. Not one that's big, just enough like just to blow up into it and it can breathe. Trust me guys, man, I usually explain this way better. But I'm giving to you nothing rehearsed. Off top of the mind, just wanted to drop the video for y'all, just to see what you think, and just want to get out. The next video I do on the Sega Saturn when I finally complete all the games. Still got stuff coming in, and I will play them all. And if you want to see a review on particular games we talk about, drop your comments in below and let me know. But I will put the other videos in the subscription, so therefore you can check them, the details and specs of framework, HD, resolution, as far as what other stuff that you can play your game consoles on, running the way it should run and better. But just far as a play and go, like I told you, I recommend the HD TV cable from HyperNet. It's good. Like, of course, you know, you'll see slight glitch, but you just barely would notice. But if you pay into the very detail, you'll see where the framework drop. But nothing that will stop from enjoying the game. When I tell you it's 50 times better than the composite to the television from its actual console, from the behind the console hooking up to the TV, it just runs way better. Like I said, there's a lot of other stuff you can use. And I know I keep saying the same thing, repeating over, just trying to make sure I'm covering everything. I'm about to end the video, man. Y'all stay tuned. You like, comment, share, subscribe. If it's been helpful with the Sega Saturn and anything that I was explaining to you, or you enjoy the videos, just let me know.